All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our 3-minute clock is ticking. Hopefully it's enough time for everybody. It's going to be Jerry and Joe running the four-wheel drives first. And after this, we'll need some volunteers to help out marshaling the novice class.
Okay, so what class is up first?
Four-wheel. All right, my marshals for this will be the independent stock buggy class. Joe, Keith, Arnell, Ina, Jerry, and Scott. Jerry's in this race. Joe Bio, were you running two classes? Okay. If they don't mind. All right. Oh, well, you're running that. Okay, so you have both four-wheel things. Okay. Well, it's up to the stock truck guys if they want to do that. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I don't think most of them have a problem with it. What was that? Arnell, where's your four-wheel drive truck? Oh, you got it here? Are you going to run it too? Oh, well, then we'll put them in. No. It's the truck class. That's fine. I mean, you can run either one, whatever. I mean, I see your names on the list, so. All right, we'll just. All right, I want my novice drivers coming off the track. Novice drivers come off the track. I need my independent stock buggy drivers out there. I want you novice drivers to watch and learn the first heat. All right, who are we missing out here? Looks like Scott, please take the tabletop. And I think we'll be good. Joe's out there. Keith is out there. Keith's hiding somewhere. Keith, why don't you take the top corner up there with them? No, the other way. So Scott's going to work the tabletop, and you can take the top corner. We can leave our novice drivers out there. I figure they want to be ready for the race. But they can watch and learn, help out here. All right. All right, my drivers, you guys about ready? Because my clock is over. Let's bring those to the starting area here, the red and green flag at the end of the straightaway. Joe, I need you to check in, please. Uh-oh, I messed up. All right, Joe, check in one more time. All right, Jerry, check in. There we go. All right, let's get him back there. Now, because it's just you two, I want to give you guys the option to do heads-up racing or if you want IFMAR. You want to be separated or run heads-up on this race? It's up to you guys. I'm basically going to hit the button and you guys sort it out. Sound good? Normally we don't do it this way, but we'll just see what happens here. All right, Jerry, Joe, it's up to you on the tone in less than 5. And they're off. Open four-wheel drive buggies. In theory, these should be the fastest cars here. But I think they're running 13.5, and that's fine. That's what most of the places are doing right now. Because today's motors are just too fast for most people. All right, Jerry's starting them off with a 21.6, Joe with a 24.8. Joe's up here from Coral Springs area. That's where his local track is. Came up the weekend. Came out Thursday night wanting to race, and some people failed to show up, so he's back Saturday, giving it a go here. Joe with a new fast lap, 21.8, but Jerry steps up with a 20.9. They are separated by 4 seconds at the line. Remember, they're on their own clock. So in some races, you may never pass anybody but still be first or beat somebody. This is a 5-minute race. Marshall to the track. Good job. It's a great opportunity to break in some of our newer Marshalls. Nice and easy here. 130 down, 320 to go. If this was the second round, I'd be telling you what the current TQ pace is and if they're beating it or not. So you can see Jerry coming down the back straightaway across the line for a 20.4 new personal fast lap, new fast lap for the heat. And Joe with a new personal best, 21.5, so he's finding some of it out there. All of our tracks are easy to do. They're just hard to do fast. Once again, a reminder, Yvonne must be bugging out by around 3 o'clock, so she will be closing at 2:30. The concessions, unfortunately, we're starting a little late here. But if you need some food, you might want to double stack some orders in there. We are past halfway, 240 down, 220 to go. Up next will be race 2. That's going to be our novice drivers. For those who are not on the track, you need to get your cars and get ready. Remember, turn your radio on first and then the car. Look at Ina out there with the cat-like reflexes. Bam, on the spot. Good job. Notice he didn't gain an advantage by cutting the track because just last weekend we had to penalize some people for that. 120 to go. Up next to be novice drivers. Josh, Scott, Joshua, and Lucas. If you're marshalling, hold your position there. If you're not marshalling, get those cars ready. You'll have 3 minutes between this race and the next race. Good job, guys. And right now it is Jerry holding on by 1.3 seconds for that lead over Joe. Jerry with a 20.7. Joe's going to need a hero lap here. And that was not it. Hopefully he can reel it back in. He's got 45 seconds to put something down. This is definitely a change from Coral Springs. I can guarantee that. I grew up on loose outdoor stuff, so I have a good time with it. 15 seconds to go. Still fast lap is 20.4 for this group. Let's see if we can turn it up a notch here. Joe with a 22.0 that time by with 8 seconds to go. Remember, drivers, the tone will be the master clock. Continue racing until I tell you you're done. Caution on the kicker, and clear. Good job, Marshall. Jerry a little slow that last lap. Joe at a 21.9. See if he can pick it up here just a little bit. Jerry with a 26 is done, and Joe is done. Shut it down here. I got to hit save here and let it sort out. Joe picked up 5 seconds that lap, and it looks like a difference of 1.4 at the line. Good comeback. All right, red light's on. Remember, drivers in the next race, wait until the track clears, and then you can take to the surface as soon as that red light goes off. All right, appreciate the respect. Drivers, novice, track is yours. Yellow and green lights are on, just like a big track. Hot laps are open. So other drivers are going to put their cars down, turn the car off first, turn the radio off second, return any transponders they had, and then they're going to head out the track to Marshall. And we will need a couple volunteers to help out with this. Do you have a transponder already? You need a transponder. All right. Step over here, and I'll hand it to you. Once again, those got to go on the inside of the body. All right, any experienced volunteers, we could use your help out there. Then we'll fill in with some of our newer folks. Just want to remind our novice drivers, if you're upside down, do not spin the wheels. Nobody will pick you up until those wheels are stopped. This is a safety issue. All right, so I'm going to need a couple volunteers. Thank you, Ina. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, ma'am. Anybody who wants the experience. So Jerry's got the end of the straightaway. Arnell, it's your call. Do you want to switch out with him? Send him up to the top. He can be out there. He just goes to the top. Go to the top far corner. All right, so they're going to do that. All right, that's fine. I think we're good on marshals. Appreciate it. All right, so drivers, I need Josh to cross the start-finish line right here. That's the double white line, and Josh only. That was Joshua. That was senior, I guess. Was that senior that crossed? Okay, we're good. All right, I need junior. Cross the start-finish line. And Scott, please cross the start-finish line. And Lucas, please check in, sir. All right, everybody turn around, go the proper direction, and let's go. Get a couple laps in there, and then we'll get you gridded up here. Just a reminder to our drivers, those wheels need to be stopped when the marshals are picking it up. Man, Jerry, you can't let that young boy beat you like that. You got experience. I'll mess with you. All right, we'll give everybody a chance to get one whole lap in here, and then we'll get everybody stopped at the end of the straightaway. Remember, drivers, keep it in the middle of the lane. All right, Lucas, slow it down and stop it at the end of the straightaway. Everybody bring your car to the back straightaway and stop at the end of the back straightaway by the big giant stop sign. All right, once again, everybody bring it down to the end of the straightaway here and stop the car. We're going to get started with this one. Don't worry, that'll buff out. Definitely want to have some brakes, especially on this layout. This specific layout is very brake intensive. All right, the order is going to be Josh, Jr., Scott, Joshua, and then Lucas. That is the order on the screen. That's how we'll do it. And in the next round, it'll change up depending on who is really the fastest. So, Josh, Jr., you're going to start us off on the tone, and everybody else will wait for me to call your name. All right? Josh Jr. on the tone in less than 5. Scott. Joshua. And Lucas. All right, this is novice. This is a 4-minute race. And if you're looking for an exercise program, we have this thing called NewRedHobbies, where we get 8 to 10 novice racers out here and a lot of marshals. Oh, no, it's another troublemaker from on top of the world. think we had Ken here earlier. Now we got Harold. You must have been finished racing and came out to get some more parts. Not because you've finished racing, but didn't finish maybe. 145 down at the line. Lucas Masters showing the way with a 9-lap pace and a fast lap of a 28.3. Joshua and Josh battling out for that second spot right now, and Scott trying to reel them all in. Ina's got them cat-like reflexes. You guys better step it up there. She's fast. Uh-oh. Yeah. 135 to go. Everybody's fast lap in the low 30s or high 28s. So, good start. There you go. Remember, guys, try to keep it in the middle of the lane. The faster car has to pass the slower car. Scott DeLong with a new personal best there, a 30.8. Joshua and Josh battling it out. Senior and junior. Junior's in the lead at the moment, or between those two. And Lucas is putting on a clinic right now. See, we can't find Lucas going over the kicker into the infield again through the S's. Watch the back straight, caution the back straight. And it's clear. I smell something burning. Must be Joe. At least I hope it is. 15 seconds to go. Remember, drivers, you will hear the buzzer go off or the tone or the beeper or whatever, but that is only the race clock. Usually when I smell that, it means something actually is. Maybe doing plastic. Race it out, drivers. Two of them putting in a new personal best there. Whoa, with the backflip. They only do that on the 8-scale tracks usually. Remember, keep racing, everybody. Nobody's done yet. When I tell you you're done, park it over by Ina. Joshua, you are done. They're going to see if they can't pop the bulk up on. Senior is done. Lucas is done. Pull them out of the way, guys. You still have other people racing. Let's try to respect each other. Scott is done. Looking for Josh to finish this one out. Looks like they're trying to put a bulk up on here. And it's not going to happen. That's just the way it goes. It's all right. You got another round. Final results for that one. Looks like Lucas is going to take it. 8 and 4.06. Fast lap of a 28.1. Something to aim for there, guys. Senior in second with 7 laps. Junior in 6th, and Scott in not 6th. Junior in 3rd, and Scott 4th. Having some trouble there. All right, next group's going to be stock truck. Throw them down on the track, and let's do this. We're going to give Joe an extra minute here to throw some tires on it. All right, racers, that green and yellow's out there. That means hot laps. I run it like a real racetrack as much as possible. Because we have a lot of real racers, actually, that race the big stuff. No race here. We got a lot of guys do the oval. Some do the off-road. Now these drivers are going to go out there and get a feel for the track. Get the tires warmed up. And we'll check them in at the end. So it looks like all my cones are already taken up. I appreciate it, everybody. Once again, you get about 10 minutes to get a food or drink order in before Yvonne closes up. She has to be somewhere after 3 o'clock, so she's heading out at 3 o'clock. You guys got time. I know Joe's got to throw some tires on his truck, and then Marino's goofing off somewhere. I'll throw a minute's grace on there. So, for a first novice race for you guys, you did great. Only one small issue, and everybody else came home in one piece. That's great. That's my goal every week, is to stay in one piece. All right, I want my marshals to listen up for a moment. I'm pretty sure any car that you're going to pick up on an off-road track, you can do safely so from the front of the car. You can pick it up by the front end, and you won't have to worry about it. Other cars have gears that are in certain areas, and you got to be careful. Nobody wants to stick your finger in there. All right, just looking for Joe Bio to check in here. Everybody else is good to go. I know he's putting tires on his car, so he's got a moment. If you don't want to run any more hot laps, please pull it off in an area where you're not going to get hit. Man, I really want some chili cheese fries, but it's going to hurt me. Here comes Joe. Excellent. I mean, Joe drove all the way up here from Coral Springs. We're going to try to give him some extra track time here. Uh-oh. He's just pulling out of the way. What happened? Did his fan pop out? All right, I need my marshals to get back to their spot. Joe's going to show us how to do a front flip. The freestyle competition is later. All right, I need Joe to check in and take one more lap, and then everybody else will get to the qualifying area. All right, let's bring him to the end of the straight. Starting order for this one's going to be Joe Marino, Keith, Arnell, Ina, Scott, and Bio. All right, drivers, listen to me very carefully. There's 6 cars in this race. We got to start them very fast. So once you hear that tone, it's going to move very quickly. Keep your eyes on the track in your area. Do not watch the race. That's what the spectators are doing. All right, Marino on the tone in less than 5. Keith. Arnell. Ina. Scott. And Joe Bio. All right, this is a 5-minute heat. We'll see how they do here. Not everybody's checked in yet. Get everybody get the lap in there. We'll go into that race order. Looking for Joe. There he goes. Having some minor troubles. And Marino with the rail slide over the first single. All right, everybody's starting to pick up the speed here. New fast laps from Keith, Joe Marino, Arnell. Caution in the straightaway. Turn them, turn them, turn them. Olay! Shake it off, Arnell. You got this. Caution the start-finish line. Keep it tight, keep it tight. There we go. Good job. Once again, a reminder, you can pick up pretty much almost any off-road car by the front and the newer cars by the rear. Try not to pick them up from the sides because their gears are exposed in many cases. 1:45 down, 3:15 to go. Catch our leader, Keith Shivers. No, he's dropping down to third here. Joe Marino to the lead now, 13 lap pace and 5 flat. Arnell in second by 2.8. Keith Shivers back in third by 2.3. Joe behind them a little bit. Scott Yale in the fourth now over Joe. Joe taking it back. Joe and Scott battling out. Less than half a second between them. Ina trying to run them all down with a new personal best, 23.5 for her. That's her first time on the layout, I believe. So she's taking it to the boys today in stock truck and in buggy. I think she might even be better in buggy. We'll see. She's going to take those boys down halfway. Good job, Marshall. Fancy feet out there, getting it done. Good job, good job. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Caution in the straightaway, and it is clear. And Joe Marino in the gray truck with the Punisher logo on it is your leader. Arnell in second. I'm looking for him out there. Coming down the back straightaway. Across the start-finish line, that is your second-place car. And looks like he's dropping down the third or fourth here. Things are changing. It's pretty fluid. It's Joe Marino, Keith, Joe Bio, Arnell to fourth, Scott to fifth. And Ina still trying to run him down here. She's back about 6.5. Said it's her first time on the track. Caution on the kicker. And it's clear. Good job, Marshall. Pick up our leader exiting the infield there, going over the kicker now. Gray truck with a white sticker on it. That's the Punisher logo. In second is our short course truck out there. The orange nose on it, the green flame jobs. Help them out. There you go. Good job. Joe in third. Joe's got the green and pink. Green, black, and pink. He's in third right now. Arnell dropping to fourth. Scott all in there in fifth. And Ina 6.5 back in sixth. 45 seconds to go. Up next, independent stock buggy. Now we have a couple of back-to-back in this, so we'll have to rotate our marshals around here a little bit. But that's okay. According to the system, this was the best we could do. Good sportsmanship there. You want to race others how you want to be raced. Let's make sure our non-marshals, our spectators, are behind the fence. There's a reason we have a chain link fence up there. It's for your protection. Especially when we ran oval in here, it was very fast. Scary. 2, 1. Keep racing, drivers, until I say you're done. Remember, once you're done, you will pull it in by the cone on the front section there. Keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. Keep going. Keith is done. Joe Marino's done. Arnell's done. Bio's done. Looking for Scott and Ina to finish this one out. Here comes Ina down the back straightaway, and Scott. Ina's done. Is that going to be enough for Ina to take over? No. Wow, half a second there between Scott and Ina for that 5th spot. All right, driver's track is closed until it's clear, and our buggies can take over as soon as that red light goes off. So you guys getting all your exercise in. It's a good deal. Wow. Final results, Joe taking it. 14.515. Fast lap of a 21.4. Joe Bio in second. Keith in third by less than half a second. Arnell back 2.3 in fourth. Scott back 10.3 in fifth. And Ina behind him by just over half a second. We'll get these results out there in just a few moments. All right. Track's open for hot laps for my independent stock buggy. All right, what happened here? The system lied to me. It said there was nobody back to back. Well, it looks like we're going to need our marshals out there again. Sorry about that. We'll try to fix that for next round. My apologies. Don't know why that's showing that like that. So it looks like it's Joe Bio all by himself to marshal this one. I swear the system told me there's only one conflict on this one. Maybe we might have a problem with that, but we'll sort it out later. So if I can get my volunteers back out there, appreciate it. Plus, Mr. Bio, yeah, everybody else was in the last one. What is going on here? All right, it's 2:30. That was your last opportunity to get an order in. May have Danny go out there a little later and sell some water or drinks or whatever, or chips. But the cooking is done, or about done. Once again, that is your last call. 2:30 is your last call for some food. I know, unfortunately, Miss Yvonne has to roll out here at 3 o'clock, so she's got to start cleaning up, closing down. So if you need something, you better run over to Right Meow and get it in order if she will take it. I need one more marshal out there at the end of the straightaway. Oh, thank you, sir. All right, I need a check-in for Mr. Yalen. Everybody else is good to go according to my sheet here. Mr. Yalen, where you at? Did you check in? Why is that showing up as Arnell? Interesting. All right, let's do this. What? Okay. Well, it just showed up as Arnell. Arnell, check in then. I got to sort it out here somehow.
Yeah, I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay, that's interesting. Got both of them in there. Move transponder. Tell you what, I'm going to remove everybody's transponder here a second. Let's just make this simple. All right, Mr. Marino, I need you to check in, and only Joe Marino. All right, Keith Shivers. Arnell. Ina. Jerry. Scott. All right, everybody's checked in. All right, let's see if my marshals are out there. Marshals, look alive. This is going to be probably your most competitive class today. Fastest class today from the looks of it right now. So remember, keep your eyes on the track. And it's going to be 5 minutes of awesomeness here. Joe Marino is going to lead us off in less than 5. Keith. Arnell. Ina. Jerry. And Scott. That was 6 cards. Imagine if we had 2 more or 4 more. That's how fast we got to go. All right, Joe Marino starting them off with a 20.9. Give everybody else a chance to get it in here and give us a good time. You heard her there. She's giving you 10 minutes. Watch it on back straight. This side. Move it to this side, sir. This side of the track. Move them to this side of the pipe. Pick them up. Pick them up. Put them on this side of the track. There you go. It's all right. He's new. He needs to be on this side, I think. There you go. All right, 140 down, 320 to go after a little shake-up there. Keith Shivers to the lead, 14-lap pace and 5 flat. Joe in second. Jerry to third. Ina to fourth. Arnell to fifth. And Scott to sixth. I know that's changing by the lap here. Arnell with a new fast lap, 22.3. Joe still has a fast lap for the group. Shake it off, Scott. Plenty of time. Just about halfway. Pick up our leader, Keith, going over the kicker right now. Through the S's. Second place, Joe, in one of the gray cars. And we are past halfway. Looking for Jerry. Jerry's going over the kicker there with a purple. Jerry out here making some changes today, trying to get that car to handle a little better. Three down, 2 to go. It's going to get some help out there. Caution on the jumps. Oh, just pull it backwards. Twist it. There you go. Good job, Marshals. It's bound to happen. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Caution in the straightaway, and it is clear. That was your leader. Trying to say hello to the wall. The line is Keith showing the way. 11 seconds back is Joe. Jerry in third. Arnell back 3 seconds in fourth. Ina behind him by half a second in fifth. And Scott trying to find him. It looks like he's back a lap at the moment. Remember, everybody's on their own clock. 1 minute to go. So it's not over until it's really over. So it looks like we'll take about a 15-minute break here, as long as everybody has enough time to get another battery charged. Make sure everybody's got an opportunity. If we need more time, let me know. 30 seconds. Caution on the back straight, and it's clear. Caution on the back straight, and it's clear. "15 seconds to go. Scott Yalen, new personal best, 23.2 last time by. Pick up our leader, Keith. Halfway through this, he's going through the S's right now. The fluorescent yellow. That is race clock time. Go high on the back straight, high on the back straight, stay outside. And it's clear. Keep going, keep going. Keith is done. Missed that extra lap by 3 seconds. Keep going, everybody else. Just leave him. He's done. He's done, guys. He's good. Good reaction, though. Scott is done. Joe Marino's done. Arnell's done. Jerry's done. Waiting for Ina to finish it out, and here she comes. And shut it down. We're going to hit the save button here and sort it out. Looks like Keith's going to take it. 14 and 503. Joe 14 and 520 in second. Jerry 13 and 513 in third. Arnell with 13 laps. Ina with 13 laps. And Scott having some trouble there. Back a lap or two. All right, drivers, looks like we're going to take about a 15-minute break here. Track will be open for practice, but I would suggest you get those batteries charging and make some changes or fix whatever may need to be fixed. I'm going to throw on a good 15 minutes here. And there we go. Yes, track's open for practice, but keep in mind, we're starting in 15 minutes, so you need to be ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are way behind. Let's pull those cars off the track and get our four-wheel drive drivers out here. Marshals will be Marshall's going to be our independent stock class. We're going to change race 2 and 3. And I'll do that manually here. So stock truck, you will be second. Once again, stock truck, you will be second. Novice will be third race. So let's get my four-wheel drive drivers out here. And let's get ready to rumble.
So what did you do? You made some changes?
Stock truck's going to run second. Joe's out there. Jerry is messing around with something. He's working on it right now. Once again, drivers novice, you will be race 3 instead of 2 this time. And stock truck will be race 2. We're trying to spread those guys out so everybody can marshal appropriately. That was apparently my bad, not figuring out what the heck this thing's doing. All right, I just want to make sure both of you guys double check in on those four-wheel drives. All right, Joe's checked in one more time from Jerry, and let's get him back to the starting area. And marshals are in position. Appreciate it. All right, good job. All right, gentlemen, once again, it's up to you. If you want to practice your race starts, if you want to do individual, it's up to you, gentlemen. There's only 2 of you. Marshals look alive. This race is going to start on the tone in less than 5. All right, your top qualifier so far was Jerry in the last round with 14 laps and 5:14. We'll see if they can improve upon that. Jerry's getting after it there now. He got a 21-1 out there. Joe's still showing the way right now. 14 lap and 5:13. Just half a second ahead of TQ. Looks like he's going to pick it up here a little bit now. And no, that's Jerry to the lead. 14 and 5:08. Just turned into 20.6. Joe's going to have to step it up there. Going to find that something. You heard it there, 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Both Joe and Jerry, or Jerry and Joe, are ahead of TQ. So it means they're both improved their time. But at this point, it's anybody's game. And we are halfway. Joe turning a 21.5, picking it up a notch for himself there. Jerry with a 20.8 that time by. Joe with a 21.5 again. Looks like they are about 6.5 seconds faster than the current top qualifying time. And now Joe stealing it at the line there by 0.6. Remember, they're on their own clock when they cross that start-finish line. So he may not even have to pass them to beat them, though. Just got to get close enough. And Jerry picking up a little bit there on that one. 1:30 to go. Up next will be, we're going to skip over to race 3. It's going to be a stock truck, guys and girls. And I'll make novice the next one after that. One minute to go. Want to apologize to our oval racers. There's some mix-up there on what days we're racing and whatnot. With Tom and Mel gone, celebrating Mel's birthday today, so I wish her a happy birthday if you see her on Facebook there. They were off somewhere else, enjoying a nice day off. And Tommy was up and getting some treatment at Atlanta. So here I am. I run the races today, and unfortunately, the oval guys are going to have to wait till another week or wherever it ends up being. Hey guys, just remind you, novice race is not next. We're changing it up a little bit. Uh-oh. Just set it down. Joe is done. We're going to see if Jerry can't pop that back on here and finish out the lap real quick. Once again, we're going to run stock truck next, and we'll have the novice race after that. And it looks like he's out. All right. Appreciate it, guys. And it looks like Joe's going to take that with a new TQ. 14 and 5:05. He picked up about 9 seconds there. It's going to be interesting because I know Jerry is driving hard. I think he might be a little faster consistently, but you got to finish that race, you know. So hopefully it's minor. And we will be changing that pipe, that part of the track here at some point. Got a few days for things to set up when we do it. All right, so once again, we're skipping over to race 3. Stock truck, you are on the track now, and then we'll hopefully have plenty of marshals when we... All right, just waiting on Mr. Marino. Yo, come on, Joe Marino. Once again, we're running the stock truck in first. Help out with our marshal situation so they're not running back to back and everybody can marshal each other. So novice will be up next, but right now, Mr. Marino, we're waiting on you. Old time rock and roll? Maybe.
Old Time Road.
No, I don't. Unfortunately. Sorry, dear. I'll look it up here in a little bit. All right. Our marshals are in position. I want to thank our marshals. Need one at the end of the straightaway. Need one more marshal down here at the end of the straightaway, please. Actually, hold on, sir. We got Jerry. You gonna have enough time? We got these young guys out here. I appreciate it, Jerry. Honorable man. The novice race. He wants to be out. I want to be out here for this one. All right. So the order is Joe Marino, Joe Bio, Keith, Arnell, Scott, and Ina. The question is, do we invert this or do we keep the fast guy at the front? All right, you guys heard it there. The marshals want the fast guy to the back. So Ina's going to lead us off this round. So remember, drivers, wait until I call your name. Ina's going to go on the tone in less than 5. Scott.
It's been fun, boys.
Oh, it's always fun.
Arnell.
Love you, see
Keith.
you.
Have fun.
Thanks.
Bio. and Marino. All right, this may tighten the field up a little bit. May not. We'll find out. And Ina laying down 23-4 to start them off already. Like I said, we're just mixing it up today, having a good time. And I don't know if it is going to matter because Joe Marino's to the top spot again already. Head of TQ with a 21-8 first lap. Let's see if he can maintain that. Caution in the straightaway. And it's clear. That was Keith. That's going to drop him back a little bit here. After two, Enid to the top spot. Now Arnell to second, Marino to third, Yale in the fourth, Keith to fifth, and Joe dropping all the way down to last there at the 28. It's going to not help him much. Two down, three to go. Battles everywhere right now. You'll see. Arnell showing the way now. 14 and 5, 21. Enid to second by under half a second there. Scott Yale in the third by 1.8. Joe Bio back behind him a little bit here. It's a quarter of a second. Joe Marino to. It's all over the place, man. These guys are swapping spots so fast. You got to keep it clean on its wheels and rolling in the right direction. This is going to be an awesome main if it keeps up. Man, look at Scott climb out of that hole. That was beautiful. 2:45 down, 2:15 to go. Pick up our leader, Arnell, coming across start-finish line somewhere, and he's going through the S's now. Uh-oh, help him out. That is the leader. Help him out. There you go. Just remind our drivers this is their first time out here marshalling, so they got to learn a little bit. Caution infield, marshal, and it's good. Go, go, go. Good sportsmanship, drivers. Appreciate it. Yeah, every now and then you got to train the next generation of racers. Joe Bio with a fast lap, 22.4, his new personal best. Keith with a 22.6. Good job, Marshall. Yeah, this single right after the start-finish line it helps you slow down, but you still have to remember to slow down. Ina showing the way. I think she might be a sleeper on this one. We'll see. Going to put her second overall. Pick up about 5 seconds. She might have a shot at the TQ here with 1 minute to go. Joe to this top spot now. Ina dropping back to second. Joe Bio to third. Arnell to fourth. Scott fifth. Marshall. We still have one there. Remember, pick it up by the front and rear. Front and rear. And you don't have to worry about gears. You all right? 35 seconds to go. Once again, up next will be our novice race. That's going to be race 2. We ran them in a different order to help out with the Marshall situation. Arnell, or Ina, almost getting tied up there. Ooh, she's gotten tied up. Nice recovery. Good job, girl. 20 seconds to go. Joe Bio, new personal best, 22.267. Joe Marino still holding that top spot by 8.5. Ina dropping back to third by 3.6. Arnell back 4.5. Scott back 7.5. And Keith trying to run them all down with no time on the race clock. That is the race clock. Drivers keep racing until I tell you you're done. Remember, take an extra half lap there and pull it off in front of the driver's stand when I tell you. Keep going, keep going. Mr. Yalen, you are done. Ina's done. Everybody else keep going. Keith is done. Arnell's done. Waiting for Joe to finish this one out. Coming down the back straightaway here. Going to take the first place on this one, but not enough. He's not going to improve his TQ and shut it down, drivers. Going to hit the save on that. Wow. Looks like we're going to have to shake up the ink cartridge here a little bit again. Joe takes it 14.520. Joe Bio in second, 13.508. Ina in third with 13 laps. Arnell with 13 laps in fourth. Scott with 12 laps. And Keith with 12 laps. Everybody's fast lap was within a second, 1.3 seconds. So good job, guys. All right, guys. We got to give out some transponders here and check them in again. Once again, novice drivers, if you need a transponder, come see me ASAP. Thank you, Lucas. You're good to go. Josh? There's you. I want to thank my marshals for getting out there promptly. All right, looks like Bio's out there. Arnell, Ina, Joe, help out in the center there, please. Marino, yeah, help him out in the center there, please. The big cone. The big cone's out there because we usually require 2 people there. All right, I need Junior to check in. I have to reset all these anyways, so. All right, I need Junior to check in. Just let him drive it across the line. All right, I need Senior to check in. Wait a minute. Hold on here. So I think Joshua is Senior, so I got these backwards. We'll fix this stuff later. All right, Senior, I need you to check in one time. There we go. All right, Junior, check in. And Scott, check in. Excellent. All right, take your hot lap and get him back to the start, the grid area there, and we will get underway. Your order is going to be Lucas, Joshua, which is Senior, Junior, and then Scott. We'll fix all these names later. All right, Lucas is going to lead us off in less than 5. Go, Lucas. Senior. Junior. And Scott. Caution on the back straight, caution on the back straight. Got another one there. All right, Senior putting down a 29.3 to start him off. Lucas with a 33. Looking for Josh and Scott to finish out their lap. Joe's trying to break his phone. Lucas going for the shortcut, but that's not going to work. Remember, drivers square up to it and then give it a little squirt. No, this side, whatever. Go. Help them out. It's a new fast lap. We'll sort it out here in a little bit. $150 down, $210 to go. Caution on the big jump, caution on the big jump. Good job, Marshall, good job. You heard it there, halfway, halfway. Got one up here in the start-finish line area, and it's clear. Caution on the back straight, caution on the back straight. There you go. Good job. It's getting a workout today. So I highly recommend people come out and get practice throughout the week, because race day is for racing. You want to put your best stuff forward on race day. So you come out and practice and figure out what that is. And you get a lot more value out of practice day because you can practice at your own pace, work on things. You can be here all day. You have to work with Scott here. Cutting the track is not helping his cause. It's all right. Yeah, you got to give him the right direction there. Help him out. This is not an easy track by any means. This is probably one of the most challenging we've had. So every couple months we change it up, and 20 seconds to go. Up next will be race 4. Last race of qualifying, going to be independent stock buggy. And then we get into the mains where it's heads up racing. It's for all the marbles. Race it out. Drivers keep racing until I tell you you're done. Keep going. Caution in the infield. Caution in the infield. You're done. Junior, you're done. Track is still hot for everybody else. Scott is done. Senior getting it loose and goosey. Thought this was Daytona there. Coming off turn 2. It's the wrong place to make an accident. Lucas is done. Where is Senior? Uh-oh, they're trying to fix it. He was in the lead, too. What's going to happen here? Can he get it to the line? Can he get it to the line? Is there no steering? Oh, that's all she wrote. Oh, well, we'll see what happens here. So he's going to finish second overall on that one. All right. All right, drivers, hold on a second. Let the track clear off here. And track's open for hot laps. All right, last race around. I need my marshals out there who just raced. So you're going to be on the track to marshal. And since the kids called it, we're going to do a slow guy to the front again. Yep. Because the mains, the fast guy will be the front to the front anyways, so. This will teach you to run more consistent laps throughout the beginning of the race.
Scott might need a few minutes. He had to take his son to the bathroom.
All right, got a minute or two here for Mr. Yalen. Had to go take care of some stuff. So plenty of time.
My dad lost his drive shaft out here.
Okay. Now we're waiting for Joe and Scott to take care of the kid there for a moment. So, Keith, why don't you pull it over there? They're going to look for a drive shaft for Senior. I think he lost a shaft out there somewhere. Hurry up, take a look out there. Hopefully they find it. Mr. Marino, hold on a second. They're going to look for a drive shaft real quick. Looks like she might have found it already. There you go. Awesome. Got little Arnold outside. He's working on his movie career. All right, thanks, guys. Mr. Marino can take his hot lap. Mr. Keith can take his hot lap. All right, so it's after 3:30. We're going to take a shorter break between this and the mains. So please make sure your stuff's starting up. We're going to try to get out of here before 5 o'clock. I know Danny's got places to be. Let's get my marshals out there, plus some experienced ones to help out. Watch it. All right. Joe, did you put a transponder in there? Marino, did you put a transponder in there? Joe Marino. Did you put a transponder in there? I didn't get a pickup. Help him get that car over here, guys. He's got to get his transponder. All right, who's supposed to be out there to marshal? I need Josh Sr., Scott, Josh Jr., and Lucas. And we got one more volunteer. Thank you. So you guys will have a few minutes to fix that stuff. I think we're actually good now. We're good. They got it. I didn't know they were all out there. They like to keep putting things up on the window here so I can't see in certain spots. All right, those got two guys there. We're good there. All right, just waiting for Joe Marino to get his transponder fixed. Get it lower. You got to go lower. No, I didn't get it. All right, all cars are grid, all cars are grid, except Joe Marino needs to check in. Thank you, sir. All right. Once again, all cars are grid, all cars are grid. Your order is going to be, hey, Jerry, you need a moment? Looks like he's got a moment there. So the order is going to be Scott, Ina, Arnell, Jerry, Joe, and Keith. Once again, Scott, Ina, Arnell, Jerry, Joe, and Keith. Marshals look alive. This is going to be fast again like last time. Scott on the tone in less than 5. Ina. Arnell. Jerry. Joe. And Keith. And we're off. Fast guy to the back. See if it makes any more difference like it did in this truck class. Good sportsmanship there. Good job. Oh, Joe rolled it over. Way out of the line there. Gotta get back in that groove. That's that 2-foot line you want to be in. All right, after 2 is Joe Marino at the line. Ina, Jerry, Arnell, Scott, and Keith. .135 down, 3:20 to go. Ina showing the way now, 14-lap pace. Going to put her second or third overall. Looks like it's going to be second at the moment. Jerry to second by less than 2/10. Keith up to third now. Oh, Joe dropping to third, jumping to third. Joe to fourth. Keith to third now. It's Ina, Jerry, Keith, Joe, Scott, and Arnell. Caution at the tabletop, and it's clear. Caution on the ski jump, and it's you got to go towards the guys. There you go. Caution the S's, caution the S's. Pull it off. Just turn it upside down, guys. There you go. .250 down, 2:10 to go. Not sure what happened there. At the line, it's Keith Shivers me timber. There you go. Good marshal right there. Good job. Keith in the lead, 14-lap pace and 5:17. He's off TQ by about 12 seconds here. Make that 13. Jerry in second, Ina to third, Arnell to fourth, Joe to fifth now, and Scott out after 5. Having some issues there. Hopefully we can get that sorted out for the main. Unfortunately, we all have those tough breaks at time to time. 1:20 to go. Whether it's our fault or not. I've been there. TQ still 14:503 from Keith, and Jerry up the lead now. 20.910. Guys behind you. Gentlemen, one of you look towards the S's, one of you looks towards the big jump. .40 seconds. .30 seconds. Who's going to take it? Junior, you're going to let him beat you like that? You got to get to that car faster than he had. That was your spot. Race it out, drivers. Keep racing until I tell you you're done. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Marshals, hold your position. Race is not over. Caution on the back straight. Caution on the back straight. Go low, go low. Slow down the back straight, guys. Help them out. Help them out. Somebody, marshals. Are we okay? Watch it, guys. That's what I'm saying. We got to move. All right, everybody's done. Looking for Arnell. Caution, guys. Caution down the straightaway. Marshals, you got all. Thank you, Arnell. Oh, Billy. Jerry's going to take this 14 and 5:24. Ina in second. Joe third. Keith fourth. Arnell fifth. We're going to buff that thing out. It's just a scratch. 'Tis merely a flesh wound. All right, guys and girls, it's 3:45. We will get started back up in 15 minutes at 4 o'clock sharp. Track is open for practice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the mains. We're all racing heads up for all the goodies today. So let's get Joe and Jerry out there with the four-wheel drives, and our marshals will be your independent stock buggy racers. Four-wheel drive, looking for Joe and Jerry. Lucas, you're up still early. You're race 3, Lucas. Need my marshals, Keith, Marino, Ina, Arnell, and Scott to the track. Looks like we're having a little showdown here. You got to earn it. All right, looks like my drivers are checked in. Still looking for a couple of my marshals. Mr. Keith, if I can get you out here, or Scott, or one of our younger folks. Lucas has got it. Thank you, sir. All right, that'll work. Now remember, marshals, you gotta hold your positions up there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to get this four-wheel drive buggy off and underway for the A main. Starting your top spot, top qualifying time of 14 laps in 5:05.793. Joe Bio from Coral Springs, Florida. In the second spot, hoping to knock Joe off the top rung, Jerry Alicia with 14-lap pace in 5:14.375. Bring them on down to the grid, gentlemen. Looks like they're good to go. Scott, we're good, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your four-wheel drive buggy A main. The next sound you hear will be the beginning of the race. And they're off. Racing for some ribbons in this one, if I can find them. Just 2 cars, so Uh-oh. And it looks like Jerry's got a little stumble in there, and Joe's going to stretch this out a little bit. But we know Jerry's got a fast car. Joe starting him off with a 22.7. Jerry with a 25. Just a good couple clean laps in there. Lucas, you need to stay at your post over there. You got to stay by it. That's your area. And the cone's right there. He's good now. I just needs him. He needs to be right there for certain reasons, safety and otherwise. 110 down, 450 to go. Joe showing the way, the 21.8 last time by, but Jerry has a 20.3. Let's see if he can string a couple of those together. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Shake it off. A second and a half faster, but we got to put it together. Oh, your leader. No, that's Jerry. Just take a deep breath, Jerry. I think he feels the car's fast, and he's trying to make you best use of it. That'll catch you out sometimes. 2:20 down, 3:40 to go. Not even halfway yet. I think Jerry's going to need a stiff drink after this one. Oh, your leader's in the pipe. It's going to give Jerry a time to make up. A 21-1 from Jerry. Nice recovery. See what Joe does here. Halfway. Joe with a 24, so that's going to let Jerry reel in quite a few seconds here. Jerry with a 20.8. He's picking it up. Oh, no. Look at that. Great job, Ina. You almost had him. $220 to go. Up next will be our stock truck class. Joe Marino, Joe Bio, Keith, Arnell, Ina, and Scott. These are seasoned racers. They know what's going on, so most of them should be pretty much ready to roll. I know Lucas has got a birthday party to get to, so hopefully he can pull out the win today. Go up there with a nice medal, say, yeah, I won this for you guys. But I'm going to keep the medal either way, you know. We got to be out of here by 5 because Danny's done at 5. He's closing up, so. Joe's going to take the win there. Looking for Jerry to finish this one out. And here comes Jerry and shut it down. Joe's going to take that one. 17 and 602, and Jerry 17 and 619. All right, up next, stock truck. Working on getting all the medallions out here for the pictures afterwards.
Can you put on?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, most of my marshals are out there. Appreciate it. Looks like we're good on that. Just waiting for the rest of our drivers to check in. Looking for check-in from Marino and Shivers. Everybody else is good. All right, looking for a check-in from Joe Marino. Is he out there? Is he up there? He's coming? All right. All right, while we're waiting, I need everybody else to check in one more time just to make sure. Drivers, please drive slowly around to the start-finish line so I can check you in.
I don't know, it won't turn on, man.
What won't turn on?
Won't even turn on.
The car or the transponder?
Huh?
Car or the transponder?
Car.
Unplug it, plug it back in. Actually, unplug it and turn it off, or turn it on and off, and then plug it back in. Thank you, Keith.
Did you try the switch?
Yeah.
Did you jiggle the handle?
Probably
Wow.
servo switch like I do.
I see it.
I think I plugged in this backwards and I could have blew out my ESC, right?
No. No. You're in the bag. No, it's fine.
Why didn't it go that time?
It's kind of a special touch. Get your reading.
No, but it is on. See how it cut off though? It cut on and off.
It's working right now. Give it a shot.
No, see, look, it's on.
Oh, you gotta lose something loose inside there. Yeah, you can pray. Pray it lasts the race, sir.
It ain't that.
Something's definitely loose inside.
Hold on.
All right.
On this.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Joe's working on it right now. He's got to jiggle the handle.
Just can't. It's not
But in the meantime, let's get the rest of our grid set up here. And in the top spot, we'll leave open for Joe here in just a moment. But Joe will take that top spot, Marino. That is 14 laps and 5:15.172, your top qualifier. Lining up in that second spot on the grid is going to be Joe Bio, 13 and 508. Third is going to be Keith Shivers, 13 and 508. Fourth is going to be Arnell Ganick, 13 and 511. In fifth, Ina Ganick, 13 and 513. And lining up in the back of the field there in the sixth spot, Scott Yellen, 13 laps and 5:21. All right, we're going to double check our marshals are in position. I appreciate it. And Mr. Joe has about 30 seconds. I'd love to wait some more, but unfortunately we're closing at 5, so we still got 2 more races after this, plus awards. Just so the rest of the drivers know, he has a loose wire in there, so it may stop in front of you on accident. Don't blame him. Get it checked in, sir. All right, take your lap if you need it. Marshals get in position. Let's line our cars up. Once again, Joe Marino, top spot. Joe Bio in second. Keith Shivers third. Arnell Ganick fourth. Ina Ganick fifth. And Scott Yalen in your sixth spot. Are we good over there? Marshals, get the hands out of your pockets. Drivers, wipe the sweat off your palms. The next sound you hear will be the start of your stock truck A main. And they're off. Marshall, Marshall, Marshall. Infield, infield. Thank you, Jerry. There you go. Remember, drivers, it's not going to be won in the first lap, but it certainly can be lost. Arnell out to the lead. Guess he managed to sneak his way through all that. Ina in the second, Joe to third, Yalen fourth, Keith and Joe Bio. Marshall. Just get him on the landing there. Get him on the landing there. It's all right, everyone. We all got to learn. Learn by doing. 1 minute into it, 5 to go. 6-minute race here. Arnell showing the way. See if we can't pick up our leader coming down the back straightaway. Caution on the back straight. And it looks like it's good. Go, go, go. Oh, Scott getting a little wheel time there. Shake it off, Scott. Marshall. And hold on, pick it up, guys. Pick it up. He's coming off. Just take it off the track. Just put it over here on the carpet. Just put it right up here on the carpet for now. Scott's having a rough day, unfortunately. You know, I know somebody can get you one of those cool little cans that keeps your drink really cold. And it's some a nice soothing beverage that goes in there. I know that's what I'm doing when I get home tonight. Arnell showing the way. 2 minutes into this, 4 minutes to go. 17 lap pace and 6:18. Ina back 1 second at the line. Joe behind her by 1.3. Your battle is through the infield up here on the high end. Over the kicker they go. That is 1, 2, and 3. Only 2.25 minutes into this one. Down the back. Ina with a new personal best. Joe with a new personal best. Arnell with a new personal best. And Joe with another new personal best. Joe sticks on the inside there. 4 wheels turns better than, or 8 wheels turn better than 4, but he paid for it. Jumped over the side of the jump, and it cost him. Great battle here. Just about halfway. And it's Keith in the fourth, Joe in the fifth by 3 seconds, and Scott out after a couple. Keith's working on some gearing on that thing. Halfway. Arnell showing the way, coming down the back straight into the corner, across the line with a 22 flat, new personal best there. Ina and Joe Marino going at it here. Remember, just make these passes clean. Oh, and Ina getting a benefit there. Good sportsmanship. The rule says you cut the track, you're supposed to let the car that's immediately behind you catch up and pass you, and she did exactly that to the rules. We're a little more lax here. But now it just puts pressure on Joe to catch up to Arnell. 350 down, 210 to go. Up next will be our novice race. Oh, Arnell just got sent into the pipe. I think Joe just checked Arnell into that. Said, it's hockey playoffs. Take that. Put him in the wall. I got to watch that, though. I mean, I haven't seen any hockey in the last 3 or 4 years. I've been disappointed with my team. But there is nothing like playoff hockey. .130 to go. Joe Marino to the top spot, showing the way down the back straightaway. Arnell trying to run him down. 2-wheel versus 4-wheel. 4-wheel should be faster in most conditions, but is it here with the high grip? Who knows? We got a battle coming down the back straight as well for that third spot. And Keith, Joe passing Ina there. Ina's flipped it over. Shake it off. Oh no, Keith's stuck in the center. Help her out. Go. She made the effort. 35 seconds to go. Joe Marino showing the way, but he's late to the line here, and Arnell taking back over. Over the ski jump they go. Arnell's not going to let him get hip checked into the wall again like that. Oh, and Arnell made a mistake. It's going to let Joe by through the tight, twisty section there. 15 seconds to go. It's anybody's race, really. Joe Bio up to that third spot. He's trying to run them all down right now. 3, 2, 1. When you cross the line, you will be done. They're going to race out to the line for the win here. Joe stretching out just a little bit. Can he finish it? That receiver was acting really funky, and he is going to make it. Joe and Joe are both done. Arnell's done, taking second. Keith in fourth, Ina in fifth. Shut it down. That was a good race there. Joe taking it. Joe Marino, 17 laps and 6:11. I believe that's his first stock truck win. He's really happy right now because he's only had that thing like a week and a half. Arnell in second. Joe Bio in third, all the way up from Coral Springs. Good job. Keith, Ina finishing it out. All right, novice. Let's get these transponders. And we'll get racing. Let it be, let it be.
If you want, you can grab one more.
Senior, just running across the line real quick. I'm going to set these. Okay. All right, Lucas is good. Let's get Scott out there. Is he out there already? Junior, check it in. Awesome. Thank you, sir. And Scott, check it in. All right, everybody's checked in. Guys, take your hot laps real quick. And marshals to your cones. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get them on the grid here. Line them up in that top spot with a top qualifying time of 8 laps and 4:06.046. Lucas Masters. Let's get him on that first spot. In second is going to be Josh Sr. Josh DeLong Sr., 7 laps and 3:49. In the third spot is going to be Josh Jr., Josh DeLong Jr. in 6 laps and 3:56. And in that fourth spot is going to be Scott DeLong. Let's get them to the grid, drivers. Once again, the grid is on by the stop sign over there. Mr. Yalen will help line you up. Once again, drivers to the back grid. Lucas needs to be on number 1 in the buggy. Slow it down, guys. Come on, guys. Get him on the grid. Lucas, number 1 in that buggy there. 2 is going to be Josh Sr., the short course blue truck. 3 is going to be Josh Jr. in the stadium truck. And Scott's going to be lining up 4th. All right, as soon as our marshal gets back in position. Drivers, you're racing for some medallions right here. I'm holding one up. So unfortunately, I know wherever Lucas finishes, if he gets the top 3, he's going to have to run out after this. We'll give him his early, but everybody else will get theirs after the race, and we'll take some pictures on the podium there where Joe Marino is standing. So drivers, remember, everybody's going to go on the horn. This is for all the marbles. This is what you're here for. Try not to mess it up in that first lap. Keep it clean. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. And they're off. Oh, Lucas going in too deep there. That's all right. Good recovery. This is a 4-minute race. Whoa, Lucas going the wrong way. Shake it off. Plenty of time here. Somebody help him out. There you go. And your leader, Josh Sr., getting tied up on the pipe there. Lucas all over him like white on rice now. Got a battle for the lead. Good job, guys. Oh, and Senior getting caught on the pipe there, but it's not going to hurt him much. Remember, guys, you can't drive through each other. Good battle coming down the back straightaway. Give each other room to race. Oh, and Senior traction rolls it, but he recovers. Lucas into the pipe now. 1:15 down, 2:45 to go. Scott into third as well. Josh Jr. into fourth. Trying to recover here. New best lap from Josh Jr. There you go. Uh-oh. Help him out. I try to make it easy for you, Arnell. They just jump right to you. Come on, guys. Clean it up. There's plenty of track there. Some places up north, their lanes are only 6 feet wide. Everything here is minimum 8. Caution on the ski jump. Watch out, Scott. Good job, Marshall. Good job. You can smell the blood in the water because Senior and Lucas can't figure out who really wants to win this one. They're trying so hard right now. 1:15 to go. And Lucas to the point now, putting the elbow to Scott. Arnell in front of you. Never mind. One minute to go. It's Lucas and Senior back, 3.6. Scott in third, down a lap, and Josh behind him by about 25 seconds. No, he's having some issues with the shock on that one, so it's a little challenging. A little extra challenging. 35 seconds to go. Lucas over Senior by 10.5 now. Trying to find our buggy. Man, he's stretching it out now. Coming down the back straightaway with 20 seconds to go. Can Senior reel off a killer lap here? And leaders into the pipe. He's having to fix it. He's underway again with 10 seconds to go. Can Senior get across the line in time for last lap Hail Mary? And it doesn't look like he's caught on the pipe. Oh, he just missed it by 0.2. Joshua Senior, you are done. Scott is done. Here comes your winner, Lucas, taking this one and waiting out for Junior to finish this one out here. Help him out. I think he lost the steering maybe. I see parts on the ground. I think it's all she wrote. All right, shut it down. Lucas, come see me right now.
Also, what's the YouTube channel called?
All right, track's open for hot laps for our next group. So I know Lucas had to leave for a birthday party an hour away, so we gave him his stuff. Everybody else will get their stuff here at the end of the race, and we'll take some pictures. They'll be up on our Facebook sometime, a day or so, depending on. So let's get our transponders back and head out to track to Marshall.
Isn't there one more race?
This is the final race.
I came in third.
Came home in one piece. That's the big thing. There's nothing you have to fix.
Don't I get
At the end of the night, we'll do it here, just after this race.
Yay. Which one do I get? The blue one?
No, you said third, right?
Yeah, third. I don't know.
Where'd
which
it go?
one. I think I get the red one.
Where did my paper go?
Joshua G. Lewis.
All right, thank you.
Daddy, my dad came in second. Which one does he get?
So blue is the winner, red is second, white is third.
So Scott gets a white. My dad gets a red.
Lucas already took his blue. All right, just looking for Keith and Joe Marino to check in, and my marshal's out to the track. 6 more minutes, and we can take some photos here.
Can I get mine to my brothers and my dad?
When we get out there, maybe. So we're gonna do it and do pictures out there. Yeah. We'll all be at that thing in front of the driver's stand as a podium where they stand up and we take a picture of them on it.
Can I go give it to him?
When we get out there, you can. But not now. You can help me out there. Or you can help.
I want a third medal.
You can help. Well, you got to race. You can't just get it. You gotta put forth some effort. All right, what's up with Mr. Marino? Is he out there? Okay, looks like it. Marshall's to the track. Well, then you can get one another time. That's another day. There'll always be another day to race. All right, Marshall's from that last race. It's our novice drivers. Need you out there, plus any experienced personnel to help out. I know we had one leave, so looks like we'll have at least one spot to fill out there. Last call for Marshalls. I need you out on the track right meow. Got one in the straightaway. Got there. I need 3 more out here. Let's go, drivers. You're in the last race. You need to be on the track to Marshall. Otherwise, we don't get any medals or anything. That's part of the duty. Josh and Lucas is out of here. Need some volunteers for him. He got one. Yeah, he had to go. Josh, we need you guys out here. All right, they're coming out now. All right, let's get them in that grid here, lining up. In that top spot, with a qualifying time of 14 laps and 5:03.109, Keith Shivers, come on down. In second spot, it's going to be Joe Marino, 14:5:20. Joe, I need you to check in, please. In third, it's going to be Jerry Alicia, 14 in 5:24. Joe still not checked in. In fourth, it's going to be Ina Ganek. In fifth, Arnell Ganek. And in sixth, it's going to be Scott Yalen. You forget to put it in again? All right, we got less than 20 minutes to get this race done, and photos and whatnot. Drag it across the line. See, I'm not picking it up that high. Lower. Put it down on the ground. There you go. There we go. Excellent. All right. As soon as Joe gets in position, we'll be ready to go. Appreciate everybody stepping out, doing their part. That's how this works. Anywhere else you go in the world for RC, because certainly nobody can afford to pay for marshals. All right. It's going to be Keith, Joe, Jerry, Ina, Arnell, and Yalen. All of you drivers will be going on the tone in less than 5. And they're off. Marshals in center. Need some help there. Oh, wow. I was hoping this was going to be cleaner. Shake it off, Scott. Shake it off. Remember, guys, pick the car up and get out of the way and put it back down. At the line is Joe, Keith, Jerry, Arnell, Ina, and Scott. Keith's got to work on slowing down for that corner. Caution on straight, caution on straight. Put on the inside, inside, inside. This side, bring him to this side of the track. Yes, inside. Watch out the back straight, caution the back straight. It's all right, guys. Remember, you got to watch your area. $150 down, $410 to go. Keith's showing away, 16 lap pace and 6:08. Jerry in second by 1.1. See if we can't pick them up. Coming down the back straightaway, across the line they go. Good battle here. Arnell in third, Ina back 1.9 and 4. So a battle between the family. And Scott behind them by 4.5 and 5th. And Joe back 8 seconds from them. Trying to run them all down. He's got a fast car, so we know we can get back up there. He's going to run some clean laps. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. Not even halfway yet. Plenty of time. Three down, 3 to go. Just past halfway. Jerry's still showing the way now. 1.1 over Keith. Exiting the infield. Joe, you just took out a leader. Jerry going to stretch this out a little bit here. We know Keith's got a pretty fast car, too. He just keeps it clean. 350 down, 2:10 to go. Jerry showing the way, 17 lap pace, 6:23. Keith back 4.3 at the line. Arnell behind him by 6 and change. Ena back 2.3 and 4. Scott Yalen back 4.5 and 5th. And Joe back 8 and 6 right now. Still anybody's game. You still have to get to the finish usually. Scott Yalen, new personal best, 22.2. Keith with a 20.6. That is also the fast lap for the round. Jerry over Keith by 4.3 now. Looks like Keith's picked up a little bit. Eno, new personal best, 22.8 that time by. Jerry over Keith now down to 3.9. 1:10 to go. Caution the kicker, guys. Caution the kicker. Good job, Marshall. You got more there. "45 seconds. Looks like it's Jerry over Keith at the line by 6 seconds now. Looks like he stretched that back out. Somebody got tied up in there. Arnell back 7 seconds. Ena back 3.5. Joe a lap down at the line, but that's not accurate just yet. Caution the back straightaway, guys. Remember, do not run down the length of the straightaway. Stay near the pipes. "15 seconds. Ena taking over that third spot now over Arnell. Getting on that podium, girl. When you cross the line, you will be done. Keith, you are done. And looking for Joe to finish this one out. Everybody else is done. Marshall's, everybody else is done. And here comes Joe to finish it out. Shut it down. Let me hit that save button. Looks like Jerry's going to take it 17 and 6, 11. Keith was second, 16 and 6 flat, and Ena holding on that third spot, 16 and 6, 10. All right, we're going to send Danny out for some pictures and awards.
Have a good night, my friend. See you next week.
Yep, thank you, sir. All right, guys and girls, clean the cars up, shine them up, and if you were the top qualifier, you're finishing the top 3, get ready to be out on the podium to receive your medals. And let's take some photos.